In just a few days, there will only be 100 days left of this year. And if I'm being honest, this year hasn't been the highlight reel I imagined it to be. Burnout, detours, a lot of "I'll start next week" excuses. But here's the thing, I'm not waiting for January 1st to change the story, because 100 days is plenty of time to rewrite a year. And it's more than enough for you too. 2025 has tested me at work, as a mom, even in training. Deadlines piled up, workouts felt impossible, and some days I barely recognized the person in the mirror. Maybe you've had a year like that. A year that didn't go as planned and left you tired. But one morning, looking at the calendar, I realized we still have 100 blank pages before the end of the year. And that tiny spark of possibility felt bigger than every excuse. Psychologists call this the fresh start effect. When we mark time, a birthday, a Monday, even the 100-day mark, it gives our brain permission to begin again. But here's the trap. We wait for that perfect moment. Monday, January, someday. Science is clear. Motivation follows action, not the other way around. Here's the truth. I've spent a lot of this year waiting for work to calm down, for family routines to settle, for that magical burst of motivation to arrive. Instead, life kept throwing curveballs, late night emails, a sick kid, missed workouts. And every time I told myself, I'll start next week, the gap between where I was and where I wanted to be got bigger and bigger. What finally hit me is that ready isn't a feeling. It's a decision you make in the middle of the chaos. If I wait for a quiet season, I'll be waiting forever. So here's a few tips that I can give you along the way to make this work. Choose one thing, not 10, just one. Break it into 20-minute moves. Just 20 minutes at a time. Just start. Create something like a visual cue. Put your running shoes by the door. Put your camera on your tripod. Just put something out there that will make you start. Keep friction at a minimum. Track small wins. A checkmark fuels dopamine and keeps momentum. These aren't New Year's resolutions. They are right now decisions. Maybe you're watching this in October. Maybe sometime next year. It doesn't matter if there's 100 days left or 10. The only day that matters is the one where you decide to get off that couch. I'm challenging myself for the next 100 days to make them count. What about you? Drop one thing you're starting today in the comments. No perfect timing required. Start cringe, start messy, just start. It does not matter at all. Look at me. I'm being totally cringe and bad at it, but I'm starting. And if you need a nudge along the way, hit subscribe and let's quit comfort together. Okay, this is just a little recap of what I have been doing for this first video. I know it's going to be cringe, I know it's going to be messy, but I've set myself a deadline and I have procrastinated for way too long. Well, not even procrastinated, life just got in the way, but I set myself the deadline that I will upload this on Sunday. Today is Thursday. So not that much time left, but if you are committing to something and you are setting deadlines for whatever you want to do, I think it keeps you more accountable than if you just say, oh, I'll do it someday. So whatever you're trying to get done in the next 100 days, write it down. Set yourself a goal. It needs to be reachable, so don't put 100 things on the list. Just put that one thing on the list. Like for me, it is uploading this video on Sunday. So write it down, keep yourself accountable to actually doing the thing, even if it's messy and even if it's cringe and even if it's not perfect. I think the most important thing is that you start and that you are building from there. So start messy. If you want to start running, just run for 5 minutes. And then the next time you'll run for more. So yeah, let's get this quitting comfort channel moving together, because I think it is much needed. It's also something that is really close to my heart. So I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. This is really messy and so cringe and I'm so bad at it, but we're doing it. 100 days left, baby.